The vow and the armor. Watching what Nneka endured planted a quiet vow in me. I told myself I would never marry a man from my village. At the time, it felt like wisdom. Later, I understood it was fear trying to sound like sense. What truly took root was darker and deeper. Those years reshaped how I understood marriage itself. I came to believe that love was a waiting one and that men were dangers you learned to manage, not partners you learned to trust. Long before I knew my husband's name, I had already prepared for him like an enemy. I rehearsed defenses in my mind. I stored imagined insults and sharpened responses to battles that had not yet happened. I promised myself I would never be caught unprepared, never be soft, never be the woman who endured in silence like my mother. I mistook hardness for strength and vigilance for wisdom. So when I finally married, I did not cross the threshold of my home with hope. I crossed it armed. I did not arrive as a partner ready to learn another person. I arrived as a guard posted at the gate of my own heart. On the very first day, I made my rules clear. I told my husband I would not tolerate nonsense. What I meant was that I would not tolerate vulnerability, not in him and certainly not in myself. I listened for threats in ordinary conversations. I answered questions as if they were accusations. Before he could finish a sentence, I was already defending myself against what I assumed was coming next. We spoke past each other constantly. Small misunderstandings became proof of bad intentions. Silence became guilt. Every disagreement felt like a battle that had to be won. I kept records in my mind. Every mistake was logged. Every careless word was saved for later. Forgiveness felt dangerous, as though letting go would expose me to harm. I believed I was protecting myself. In truth, I was rebuilding the same house I grew up in, brick by brick, argument by argument. What I did not see then was that my armor was injuring us both. I had survived my childhood by learning to fight. Now, I was using the same tools in a place that required something else entirely. I feared becoming my mother, yet with every guarded step, I was recreating the chaos I had sworn to escape.